Hi guys, I'm Rod Rojas. I'm from the Libertarian Party. Thank you. We stand for personal liberty and also for personal responsibility. We're for limited government. We're very much anti-war. And we believe that when we give the government power, the government gives that power to their corporations, to their friends, and to the banks. We're deeply concerned about pollution. Canada ranks 28 out of 29, so almost last in the OECD countries in environment. We have a terrible record of air pollution, nuclear waste, waste in general, and wildlife protection. But we believe that property rights are the best way to protect the environment. People don't usually trash their own property. People defend their own turf. In Europe, 80% of the forests are privately owned, and they're very sustainable, and they do very well. In Britain, hunting and fishing rights are private. So when you pollute a stream, there is somebody suing you because you have taken away their fish. This is the best way to protect the environment, through property rights. Think about it. The cow and the buffalo are very similar animals. One of them had no property rights, the other one had. The cow is still around us. The buffalo suffered greatly. Because if you kill your cow today, you won't have a cow tomorrow. Big government in general is bad for the environment. Canada is more wasteful than the US. Communist countries were the worst polluters in Eastern Europe. And this is because you can buy politicians, and they are bought every day. When I lived in Thunder Bay, I saw this, how the companies that owned their own land logged and planted trees, but the companies that got leases from the government exploited the land while they had the lease, and when the 5 years were over, they handed back a piece of barren land to the community. Also, the mining companies that own their own land care for it and don't pollute it the way leased land gets abused. So what do? We have to enable more possibilities for lawsuits, for environmental lawsuits. The current system benefits greatly the big corporations and lets them off the hook. Big corporations have limited liability, which means that the investors are not liable for damages. This is terrible. Limited corporations have to end. They have to be held responsible. We have to enable true property rights, because when the government owns our wildlife, they trash it. On the issue of global warming, is it happening? Yes, it is happening, of course. But it's also a big business. It's one of those scares where you are supposed to pay. Global cooling in the 70s was the same. DDT, now the World Health Organization is recommending it back again because malaria is spreading in Africa. Y2K, nothing ever happened with that. Al-Qaeda, these people don't want to kill us for our freedom. It's all nonsense. Mad cow disease, West Nile virus, killer bees, SARS, H1N1, and now the financial meltdown. They want you to pay for all those scares. They scare you and they want you to pay for it. Is global warming man-made? I don't know. Honestly, I am not qualified to give you an answer on that one. Can we stop it? I am not sure. But I can tell you that there's global warming on Jupiter, Mars, Pluto, Neptune, and that Greenland was once warm enough that the Vikings inhabited it. The Earth has been much warmer than it is today. Thank you very much.